I also read a book. I finished a book. Actually, I finished it over a week ago. Finished Star Wars Master and Apprentice, which this is part of the new in canon stuff from it's put
Okay.
out by Lucasfilm and Disney. Came out in 2019. So this takes place kind of like right before Episode One, Phantom Menace, maybe a year or two before, because Obi-Wan is 17 in this, and so they're as the title suggests, Master and Apprentice. So it's not really. It wouldn't be a good movie or even a show because it's a prequel. But I had a good time with this.
Do you understand the characters?
You understand the characters more because with books you're able to delve into the characters more. You hear what they say. You can hear their thoughts, and you read their thoughts.
Yeah.
And that.
I'm glad it's in canon now.
And you can describe all this stuff.
It's disappointing when you get a book and it's not in canon, and you're like.
So this is a good story about their relationship and how they become more bonded to each other. Because at the beginning of this book, like small spoiler, they're not. Qui-Gon is Obi-Wan's master, and he's the Padawan, but they're not really working very well together. Obi-Wan keeps making mistakes. Qui-Gon blames himself. Obi-Wan blames himself. They're not really talking to each other.
Well, Qui-Gon doesn't seem like a good teaching
they're
type
very
of personality.
Distant, and it's just not working out so well. And there's some things that happen that they may not be teamed up very long. He might get assigned to someone else as a Padawan.
Well, Qui-Gon doesn't seem like a good teacher person.
So this is leading into Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. This is how they bond together and they learn how to fight well together and work well together.
Okay.
Even though he's still learning. And there's some stuff about the Jedi Council in it. And there's some other characters that connects to the larger Star Wars universe that's in canon. Other Jedi, there's a guy called Rial Avros, and we've heard him in some other stuff. In fact, I just was reading about he had popped up in that Star Wars Dooku Jedi Lost.
Oh.
Because he was another one of Dooku's Padawans.
Okay.
Same as Qui-Gon was.
Okay. Before Qui-Gon, he was the one before him?
Yep.
Okay.
And so I'm learning more about like the timeline and the lineage and everything. This was a good story. It was quite entertaining. It kind of makes a left-hand turn at the end, and you're like, whoa, what's going on here? Okay, sure, we're doing this now. It's a bit wacky, but it was a good time, and it definitely expands the Star Wars. Well, I would recommend reading it. And actually, at the end, there's a scene. It talks about a scene that's actually in The Phantom Menace. Okay. And we get to hear and we get to read the characters' thoughts and know what they're thinking in that scene. So it adds more to the movie as well. I would recommend checking it out. In terms of internet, rating best or worst book ever, I give it a best book ever. Okay? If you're into Star Wars and learning more about the canon and the lore, check out Star Wars Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. This one's